The strange and profound silence you feel is not a disconnection, it is a signal. You are one of the few whose nervous system is calibrated to register it. What many are interpreting as an energetic void, an emptiness, or a cosmic pause, is in fact one of the most potent and direct portals for manifestation available to this planet. The collective noise has been temporarily silenced, and only those tuned to a higher bandwidth can perceive what is truly present. This transmission will decode the signal of the sacred silence, map its architecture, and provide the precise strategy to operate within it as a sovereign creator. This is a strategic briefing. First, we will validate the high-frequency signal you are perceiving, distinguishing it from the energetic absence felt by the masses. Second, we will map the architecture of the Great Void, the pristine energetic field that has been cleared by the recent cosmic alignments. And finally, you'll receive the operational protocol for imprinting your core assignment onto this field, bypassing all collective interference and distortion. The period immediately following a major astrological gateway, such as a total eclipse, is often marked by a phenomenon few can accurately interpret. It is a sacred silence. For the masses, this registers as a lull, a confusion, a sense of waiting for the next thing to happen. They feel a drop in the usual energetic static and mistake it for nothingness. You, however, feel something different. You perceive not an absence, but a presence. It is a quiet so profound, it feels like a sound. This is the signal. Your calibrated system is registering the shift from a chaotic, multi-layered radio static to a single, pure, coherent carrier wave. This is the frequency of pure potentiality. Consider the air in a room after a loud, chaotic argument has ended. The sound is gone, but the room is not empty. It is filled with a palpable, resonant silence that carries more information than the noise it replaced. The recent eclipse functioned as a planetary-scale energetic reset, clearing the dense atmospheric noise of collective fear, anxiety, and looping timelines. What remains is this clean, high-frequency signal. The silence you are feeling is not a void. It is the sound of a direct, interference-free channel opening. To feel it is to be validated. It is confirmation that your internal frequency is aligned with the new operational reality. If this description of a high-frequency silence resonates with a truth your own system has been feeling, this is the work of sovereign consciousness. Consider subscribing to continue these strategic transmissions. Recognizing this signal is the first step. But what is the nature of the space that generates it? Understanding its architecture is the key to mastering it. This field of sacred silence is the Great Void. It is not empty space in the way one understands a vacuum. It is potential space. Imagine a universal hard drive that has just undergone a deep, secure format. All the old fragmented data, the corrupted files of past timelines, the viruses of limiting belief systems, and the malware of collective karmic debt have been wiped clean by the immense energetic pressure of the eclipse. The drive is now pristine. It is unimprinted. This is the Great Void. It is a field of pure, coherent plasmic energy returned to its zero-point state. It holds no polarity, no charge, and no pre-existing agendas. It is a perfect mirror waiting for an initial command, a first imprint from a sovereign consciousness. For the first time in millennia, there exists a direct, unmediated buffer between your intention and its materialization. In the old energy, manifestation required navigating dense layers of collective thought forms and ancestral patterning. It was like trying to send a clear signal through miles of faulty, tangled wiring. Now, the wiring has been replaced with a direct fiber optic cable. The Great Void is this direct channel. Its architecture is one of pure potential, a cosmic blank canvas. To the uninitiated, this blankness is terrifying. It feels like a loss of foundation. But for a sovereign creator, it is the ultimate resource, a field of infinite possibility free from the distortions of the past.
Now that the architecture of this field is clear, a critical question arises. How does one operate within this pristine space? How do you imprint your signal without recreating the old distortions? This is where strategic precision becomes paramount. The strategy is called sovereign imprinting. In the old paradigm, manifestation was driven by thought, will, and action, a pushing of energy against a resistant field. In the Great Void, such methods are obsolete and counterproductive. Pushing force into a pristine field only creates ripples of distortion. The new strategy is not one of force, but of frequency. The primary tool is your embodied feeling state. Your entire being is an energetic transmitter, and the frequency you hold is the signal you broadcast. To imprint the void, you must become the living embodiment of the reality you are calling forth. This is not acting as if. It is a complete energetic shift into the frequency of the completed outcome. It is the difference between thinking about the warmth of the sun and standing in its light, allowing yourselves to absorb its radiance. So, what is the protocol? The protocol is simple, yet requires discipline. You do not focus on the what you want to manifest. You focus on the how it feels to have already embodied it. If your assignment involves bringing forth a new solution, you do not visualize the steps. You anchor into the feeling state of fulfillment, clarity, and purpose that the completed solution generates within you. You hold that frequency, that pure, stable, emotional, and energetic signature in your body. The Great Void, being a perfect, unimprinted mirror, has no choice but to cohere and organize itself around your sustained signal. It will begin to crystallize reality to match the frequency you have become. This is the highest form of creation. It is not about asking, hoping, or willing. It is about being, knowing, and transmitting. Your sovereign frequency is the command that writes the first line of code onto the new, clean, universal drive.
Let us integrate this transmission. You are not experiencing an absence of energy. You are perceiving the clean, high-frequency signal of pure potential. This signal emanates from the Great Void, a cosmically cleared, unimprinted field that acts as a direct channel for creation. Your operational strategy within this field is sovereign imprinting, the art of becoming the energetic signature of your desired reality and holding that frequency with unwavering stability. You are no longer navigating the distorted currents of the collective past. You are a conscious architect, imprinting your design onto the pristine blueprint of what is to come. This is a fundamental shift in your capacity as a creator. You now possess the awareness and the protocol to engage directly with the foundational energy of reality, free from the interference that has defined lifetimes of struggle. This is not a fleeting opportunity. It is an entirely new operational environment for those with the calibration to perceive and utilize it. Your integration is complete. Your deployment begins now. This is a critical period of calibration and creation. In the comments below, share one word that describes the frequency you are now imprinting into the void. Do not explain, do not justify, simply declare your signal. By witnessing the imprints of others, we anchor and amplify the collective field of sovereignty.